Hey there, it's Susan Winter here to talk to my younger men who are crazy for an older woman. You've been dating her, you've been seeing her, and now you are in the precarious position of not knowing how to handle the fact that she is pulling away, she's starting to push you away, she's starting to reject you, and more than that, you know that she cares for you. How are you going to handle that? What's going on? From one who's been there, I'm going to explain what's happening. This is your older woman's fear that it cannot possibly be real and it cannot possibly work out. It's pushing her past her conscious understanding because she does not realize that she has been programmed by centuries of information that, although never spoken, clearly let her know that this cannot work. I'm guilty. I'm guilty myself. It was a long time ago. But my first younger man, and therefore the person that started this whole thing off, led me down the path that I'm going now, and why I ended up here by accident and also by some kind of divine mystery for me, has brought me to the point of having this conversation. He really wanted to pursue the relationship, and I shut him down. Stupidest thing I ever did, because I was adamant it can't work. This will never work. Did I have any evidence of that? No. Where had I heard that? Never heard it. How did I gain that information? What I call poisonous pablum, the societal imprint that had been given to me as a woman that it can't possibly work. And here's a litany of reasons. One, I'm too old. What could he possibly want with me? Maybe he's attracted to me now. Oh, but my goodness, the first time he sees a wrinkle or a weird dimple in my hind end, he's not going to want me. Why would he want a woman who's older when he could have young and beautiful? I should get out of the way. It's only going to hurt me. It's going to hurt him. Two, three, I can't possibly give him what he wants or needs. What happens when I get older? And even older than now? What if I get sick? What if I become disabled? He's not going to want to stick around for that. Four, he can't possibly love me as I age. It'll never happen because I'm only valued for youth and beauty. That's what I've been told throughout the history of my life. You can be loved if you're pretty. You can be loved if you're young and beautiful. You must be perfect in order to have earned their attention and their love. And God forbid you age, you just go out to the pasture and you date whatever you can get. That's the message. That's our message as women. Now, it takes a lot of courage for your woman to override that. Those are her fears. You didn't give them to her. You're constant. But how can you handle the fear that's going on in her head? Because that's a her job. That's not a you job. And I know, no matter how adamant you are, there might be a point where you cannot convince her, where she's more invested in protecting herself from a possible future hurt. To which I say to all of my followers and all of my clients, if there's a deep, true, wonderful, and real connection, you owe it to yourself to explore it and to get on the ride. Nobody can ever promise forever. You know that. People get married and they make a commitment that even though we may want to bail, we aren't going to. We owe that to each other to hold hands and go through this. But in our world today, your woman has been given information, probably from her friends, from men her age that would prefer to date her if you just get out of the way. Oh, but he's cute and all. I mean, you can play with him, but honey, get real. You think he's going to flip you over in bed when you have bed sores? I mean, it's not going to happen. He likes you now. So she's hearing a lot of things from the outside world. She's getting messages on a daily basis. That's why she's rejecting you. If you know she loves you. Now, for the rest of you, maybe you just didn't give her sufficient reason to realize that you deserve to be her partner. Are you mature? Are you able to handle conversations? Do you know your rights as a human being so that you can stand up for yourself and you can have your own boundaries and be the man that she wants by her side, though you're younger? Are you showing up as somebody that she's proud of and somebody she can admire and somebody that even though she's got a whole lot of stuff together, that she can lean back on and know that you've got it? This is what so many of us want. We don't want to be the man in the relationship. We don't want to be the guy. But, when we have had to handle our own lives with no one to assist us, we have had to take charge of certain things. But when we are with a man we trust, and we trust his judgment, when things start going crazy, it's a beautiful thing to know you can lean back and he's got it. He's got you. He's got the situation. He's got it sorted. So if you can honestly say, showing up in all those ways, and you are being the highest version of yourself as her partner, and she's still rejecting you, and you know that she cares for you, is her stuff. It's her fear. And in that case, you should have her give me some time that I can work with her, because that's probably the answer. She's doing the preemptive dump because she's so terrified that you're going to dump her. And it's a sad thing. And I do understand this love model is not for everyone. You really have to wade through people's judgments. You have to really handle your own insecurities. You have to really show up for yourself, and you have to be proud of the choices you make romantically, independent of what your neighbors, your colleagues think, because they're not in your bedroom, they're not in your home, and they're certainly not living in your heart. So for those of you young guys, if you need some help, I am here for you, SusanWinter.net. And another thing that you can do, a quick tool, download my Older Women, Younger Men Dating Guide. It's on Retrieve, and all the links are in the description below. But it is quick access to every single one of my videos, all the podcasts, and all my written material, accessed by a quick AI that identifies the keyword of whatever you're going through and will take you to the exact time count where I give you my answer on this. So understand the upshot of this is she's probably not rejecting you as much as she is trying to escape the fear that you will leave her. Not now, not today, not tomorrow, but in time. Funny, isn't it? Even if that were the case, let's say she could have 6 good years with you and you both part ways. She might dump you. You never know, right? But she doesn't want to take the ride, because it might end. In love, none of us are ever given a guarantee. We can do our best to say we'll be there forever and walk down the aisle and promise that. But now let's talk about living in the real world. Not always going to happen. So you may want to remind her that no matter what promises she has been given in the past, that we are here today, and the only truthful thing you can say to her is that I can tell you I will always be honest with you, I'll always be fair, I'll be kind, and I will tell you exactly where I'm at. I think that's a pretty good deal. She should take it. Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net. And if you want to catch this material also, plus me answering questions that all of you viewers write in, that's the contact page of SusanWinter.net. You can go to the Susan Winter Show. Thanks a lot.